Hey everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our
If you're
channel.
new.
Excuse me while I get myself beautiful for the camera. Or at least get my shirt on straight, you know.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh goodness. That's just a fold. Nothing, see?
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new again.
Wolfie says woof.
He actually says, put that darn camera away.
He did, I heard him. He said that. He's not in love with the camera. Hey Ben, you need to put that meat up off the fridge. Or not off the fridge, off the stove.
And my droid says the dog really hates the camera.
It's
Now,
the polka kielbasa. Polska kielbasa. It's the
It's a
kielbasa.
hard word.
And also a ham bone, because I'm going to make some beans.
Yep.
Not today, it's too late to do it today, but soon. And a lot of them.
Oh, you heard what my droid said about the dog, right?
What?
My droid's agreed to dog on turn that camera off.
Well, nobody asked a droid or a wolf.
Yeah.
He's there all piled
the droid
up
was
with
being
his head.
sympathetic with the dog mainly. He
Is
likes the
it-
camera.
Is his head completely on the blanket or just leaning against it?
Leaning against it.
It looks like he's got his chin up on the blankets like this.
He does. He likes that one for a pillow.
Oh, wait. I gotta mute my
The big
phone.
boy.
Oh,
He's a big boy. He's having a day today. He got very excited when Mommy got up. And he was so excited he couldn't do anything but let her scratch his butt.
That was terrible.
That was very exciting, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
And then Ben came over to pick some stuff up for Mom. And I look over and there he is trying to pick
Wallering
stuff up
Ben.
like this. And Wolfie's got his head coming under his arm. And he's just wallering as hard as he knows how. Silly doggy. Silly doggy.
Yes.
Chris, I believe it's your turn.
He's the silliest of all silly.
Have you
puppies.
given him his kisses yet?
I gave him patting, but not the kisses yet.
Give him his kisses.
I will after the video.
No, give them to him now.
I can't bend now, Father.
Yes, you can.
Then get down and get on the floor.
You're a good boy.
Well, I still think you should have got down and got on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's what was
Where
called
does
for.
this ham bone go?
It's frozen, right?
Yes.
Just stick it in the freezer for now, because I can put that in a pot of boiling beans frozen.
Yeah.
It makes no difference.
Right.
Same with the smoked kielbasa.
Polska kielbasa. Why is it not Polska? Where's the Polska?
Got replaced by the smoked.
I've never had.
Kielbasa without the pole stuff.
Yeah, I never have.
But where do I put it?
Just find a place for it in there. To be perfectly honest, we're not German.
Right.
We like our sauerkraut. I hate German potato salad. Most German food we just don't like.
Right.
Cream puffs, however, I don't know if they are truly German
But you're gonna
or if they
like
just
it.
sell them down at Schmidt's, but
Yeah.
dude. Ooh, I would love one right about now too.
You with the Rocky Road ice cream.
I got a little bitty tub of Rocky Road ice cream today. Ha, Chris.
Where do you get it from?
Yeah,
That's crazy they gave you ice cream.
I know. And a ham bone. Oh, and there's 3 subs. Did you see those? Or 2 subs.
No, I didn't.
Mm,
Maybe they got put in the fridge already.
I don't know. You have to ask Ben.
Ben, did you put the subs in the fridge already?
Yep.
I came home and ate a sub. I was hungry. But I still got to make Chris's dinner.
Yep.
Isn't it funny? I didn't say got to make dinner. I said I got to make Chris's dinner. He's having
Hamburger helper.
hamburger helper again.
What subs were they, I wonder?
They're Italian subs. They've got ham and salami and pepperoni and provolone.
How big are they? Like super sub sized or the small ones?
Nah, they're smaller. They're about like this.
Oh, okay.
About as long as your game there.
Yeah.
They were for a fundraiser they had at the high school, and they had leftovers, so
Mm-hmm.
we got some leftover subs. I tell you what, my head still
And we
hurts.
got 2 of those, and you had one.
Yeah, we got 3, and I had one, so there's 2. My head still hurts because it is not that bright in here, which is fine by me. My headaches are made worse by light. I'm photosensitive or whatever the hell they call it.
Oh, they're in the
I
pan.
can't handle the light. And just the light on the screen, which is probably what you're seeing, coming in from this side. It's killing my head.
They smell good.
They are pretty good.
Do they have any veggies on them?
Not a one.
Cool. That's the best kind of is with no veggies.
But this is good.
But anyway, I think for tonight I'm making chocolate pudding cake and chocolate pudding. Would you rather have that than a big dinner, Mom?
Yeah.
I thought so. So that's what I'll make. I ought to make a pot of like corned beef and potatoes, not being German, of course. We love cabbage though, but that's a farm thing, not a German thing. That's you
Well,
grew up
yeah.
eating it.
That's a hillbilly.
That's a
stuff.
redneck thing. That's rednecks for you. They take the best from everybody's
Yeah.
and mash it all
Change it
together.
a little bit.
Call it their own.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had pizza, homemade pizza last night.
Yeah.
I was so tired. You know, I was asleep before midnight.
Mm-hmm.
I had a headache
I
yesterday.
noticed.
Yeah, I wasn't well.
I thought about watching TV because I couldn't go to sleep. I go to sleep for maybe 10, 15 minutes,
I hate that.
and that was because I was sleeping.
You could have set a bomb off under my butt and it wouldn't have woke me up last night.
Yeah,
That was not normal sleep. That was sick sleep
yeah,
because of my headache.
yeah.
Yesterday, my head hurt so bad. I didn't get up. I was up and down all day, but I didn't get up until what, about 5:30?
Something like that.
5:30 in the evening. And then I was like in bad shape. But I went ahead and made pizza. And it was pretty good. Then I went to bed and slept some more. I can't sleep that long. I don't know how people do it.
Yes.
What?
Chris?
Oh, I'll give it a last bite, buddy.
Chris, give him a bite before the last bite.
Well, I can.
Just bite him off a corner. That's what I do. I just bite it off. Dog don't care that I bit it off. He says Mommy spit makes it special.
Yes.
There's a bit. The meat was not cooperative, but there's some on there, buddy.
That dog, though, is a little bit spoiled. Mom sitting over there going, nope, a lot. He's a little bit spoiled.
Nuh-uh.
The other day he came in my room, picked up his new Valentine blanket, shook it at me a little bit, and then dropped it and looked at me like, okay, you know what to do with it. So I took it and covered him up, and he walked around the house like Super Dog with the Valentine's cape on.
Hello, Valentine's Day to coming.
Yeah.
He was Captain Wovey Pup.
He was.
He's a silly boy. That dog is so much entertainment to me.
He's a three-ring circus.
Dude.
Because when he's not being rowdy and cute, you're staring at him, make sure he's still breathing and stuff. I mean, 24/7.
Right, no. Naughty boy for life.
Nuh-uh.
They can argue all they want to. It won't make it untrue. It will not make it wrong.
Well, too. Then I will lift you good, woman.
I finally got my Valentine mailed off today. Yes. So, Rick, I'm sorry. You may get your Valentine Day or two after Valentine's Day. Maybe not, though. I mean, it's still 4 days away. And I'm sure it went out today because it went in the box at the post office. And it went before pickup time, so.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys a secret. That Valentine we sent him isn't from me or Mom or Chris or Ben.
Well,
I know you figured it out. I'll tell you all about it later. Ooh, big bite.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
you're welcome.
Last night I was dreaming I was making roll-ups, what you do with tortillas, you know, and you put stuff on them and then you just roll it up and slice them.
Yeah.
And I have never liked them because I don't like a cold tortilla, especially one that's pliable enough to do that with because it's
Yeah.
not cooked.
Yeah.
It's not cooked enough.
Are you
But-
talking about fruit roll-ups?
No, I was
No.
taking these tortillas and I was laying them down and I was putting some kind of greens on them. Now, I don't know what kind of greens it was. I didn't recognize it in my dream. Probably wasn't anything really real, but it was greens. And then I was putting down cheese. And then I was putting down jelly on top of the cheese. And I was rolling them up, and I could not make them roll up even because the greens were different thicknesses
Not
here and there and
bad,
everything.
but the tortillas were not even.
Yeah, and so I just was doing my best to make them good. And then I'd get them all wound up, and I'd cut them into their little slices, and they weren't good enough.
That's
So I'd
strange.
do another one.
Just as strange as the contender that lost to no bake cookies for cooking skills.
Oh, what lost?
Something called fruit roll-ups. You take fruit, you can roll up. It could be apples, it could be bananas, stuff like that. And you place it on flat, transparent, flavorless sheets made from white rice.
Yeah, I think I have some of those up in the cupboard.
And if you roll up left with bananas in them, you only taste the bananas, for example. And I'm like, I'm
Mhm.
glad that lost.
Yeah. Chris loves a no-bake cookie.
Yeah. And these were good.
I like a no-bake cookie, too. Oh, somebody's calling us. Don't know who it could be. We're all here.
Hello.
I'm guessing auto insurance.
I was still recording. Her girl says, "Hi, hi."
Oh, Lord.
She won't talk. It hangs up. It's broken. I don't know why they're still using it.
They probably don't know it's broken.
She'll figure it out pretty soon. Nobody says anything to them. Because it can't record.
Yeah?
Hmm?
Well, goodness.
Wow.
Do you have leftover pizza, or are you moving on to the
I
fifth
have
pizza?
leftover pizza.
You know there's a fifth one that's nothing but sauce and cheese, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ben told me something about it.
And it's the powdered cheese. Lord, did I make a mess last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know how grated Parmesan gets clumpy. So,
Droid's like,
The
oh
droid
no,
knows.
clumpiness.
clumpy Parmesan. And what you got to do is tap the bottle on the edge of the counter and then shake it up real good. So I tapped the bottle on the edge of the counter, and that was fine. And then I went like this to shake it, and I did not realize that the lid was open. It went everywhere. It was a rainbow of Parmesan spread across the sky. It got in my hair, didn't it, Mom? I was sitting over here picking Parmesan out of my hair. I said, the dog's going to eat the top of my head off tonight. But, geez. I mean, it must have been a quarter of a cup that went flying. It was a lot. Now, the first pizzas we had, we used the Parmesan and the Romano blend. And I think that tastes better than the straight Parmesan. But you pay so much more for it. It's ridiculous. And you can't get the big shaker. And when you're doing pizzas like that, you need a big shaker. So, yeah, pizza.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what in the world we're going to have for dinner tomorrow. I think tummy ache, yeah. I think that the vast majority of my adult decision making is trying to figure out what to have for dinner. Nobody warned me about that when I was a kid, by the way. I just thought that all of a sudden you just went in there and made dinner.
Yeah.
It didn't occur to me you had to think about it, make sure you had everything you needed, and we always had everything we needed. Didn't we, Mom? Because we had the cellar house and we had bats and potatoes and onions and a freezer full. I wish I had that kind of food now. A freezer full of half a cow.
And umpteen cans of tomatoes.
And tomatoes
And
and green beans and carrots.
Oh, yeah.
Those carrots were good.
And Michigan carrots tasted fine, didn't they?
And corn, too, in the freezer. But anyway, we had all this food available to us. So I never saw anybody in my life sit down and go, oh, what are we going to have? I got to go to the store. And
Yeah. It didn't work that way.
it didn't work
Yeah,
like that. We
cool
lived
boy.
out in the middle of nowhere, and it just, our lives did not work like that.
Right.
Every now and then, and I mean maybe once or twice a year, they'd take a wild hare and they'd want something like, like pizza kits. Sherry
Okay.
used to like to make those, and you would have to go buy that.
Yeah.
But we even had, what was the instant icing? Dream Whip?
Oh, yeah.
We even had
Cool
instant, no, not Cool Whip.
Okay. Anyway.
We even had, it must have been Dream Whip. We even had instant icing, just add water and beat it up with your mixer. We were prepared. So growing up and going, oh hell, I have to think about that was kind of a shock.
Yeah.
Nobody warned me. Chris, you have been warned.
Yep, I heard.
Soon
Anyway.
enough, you'll be sitting there going, what am I going to have for dinner? Probably tonight. No.
That's funny. That was funny.
He's getting his hamburger helper tonight. I have tuna helper.
But do you have tuna?
Yep.
Wolf says, no, you don't. I know where it lives.
He doesn't neither. He can't sue through a can.
Well, yeah, no.
Chris would open it for him. He said so.
Grandma
said
would
so.
open it for him, she says, and then Chris says he would open it for him.
Wolf said so.
Yeah.
What Wolf says, Chris has to do.
I feel strangely outnumbered.
Oh, we are horrible people joking with the pupper like
I have to
that.
protect my tuna for all I'm worth.
He's a
So
good
how
boy.
was work today?
We worked on all we could, but it was hectic because of Green Team's outing and everyone else was all over the place. Only thing we did not do was outside, but we did everything inside at least.
You got anything interesting coming up this week?
Crumble Cookie is where I decided to go tomorrow.
What do you mean where you decided to go?
You had either that or nothing but bundt cakes, which I heard was nothing but bundt cakes. And the
You
difference
think
is
The name gave you that clue, did it?
No, they told me when they were telling me what it was like between the two is crumble cookies. You get
I know what a
ginormous
cookie is.
cookies for the price, or nothing but bundt cakes. Their stick is when you order a bundt cake, you're ordering like for the price range you're getting like a hostess sized bundt cake. It's like a mini bundt cake for $5. The 6 makes it taxable. And if we wanted the bigger cakes, we had to plan it for a $15 day because they're like $12 for the normal bundt cakes.
Boy, when I was a kid, talk about stuff we had to get at the store. Bundt cakes were big. They were very popular.
Uh-huh.
I know nobody makes them anymore, but
Yeah, I didn't
Nothing
have
but
any.
bunt cakes makes nothing but bunt cakes.
there was this one bundt cake, and we bought it in the cake mix, and it was called Tunnel of Fudge. I loved it. Nanny loved it. I don't care or know
What
to
was
this
it
day
like?
whether anybody else liked it, but we loved it. It was a chocolate cake with like a chocolate fluffy pudding center in it, and then chocolate poured over the top.
And it baked that way, right?
Yeah, it baked that way.
It was, yeah,
Well, you put down half the batter, and then you made a circle with the
the other
with
stuff.
with the whipped.
No, I'm
Pudding.
curious. I think I saw
Baked
something like
around
that
it.
when I saw the menus.
And oh, it was so good. And I'm not a cake eater, but even I would eat that. That was good.
Nothing
But Nanny
but
hardly ever
cakes,
really liked
menus.
anything like that, so it was weird that
Poor
she
little thin thing.
about as big as a whisper.
She was 85 when she passed.
She weighed 85 pounds when she passed away. Yeah. At one time she got plump though.
Oh, yeah. She quit smoking,
hmm
went up to 130,
Uh-huh.
normal.
She looked so plump to us. It was just normal. She was just a normal sized person at
But we were
130.
used to seeing this thin little, tiny woman.
With, yeah.
Oh, guess what, Mom?
What?
I'm looking at their thing. Their bunt cakes are like the flavor you described, but different. Like red velvet is this red velvet cake, bunt cake style, the cream cheese being what it's covered in.
Mm-hmm.
And this is this week's
Flavors.
their flavors. So they might have something similar to Tunnel of Fudge.
Those were so good though.
Hi. Or you say it. Won't mommy let you talk to you?
Tell her I want mommy to put it down.
You'll have a nap, thank you.
That I've had enough of that.
Ooh, I
The
just
good
found some.
boy.
Even if they don't have it anymore, the flavor Tunnel of Fudge,
Yeah.
if you go to Nordic Waves website, will give you the Tunnel of Fudge bundt cake recipe.
I don't even have a bundt cake pan.
All you need is Pillsbury chocolate cake and double Dutch fudge frosting mix.
Yeah, but where's the tunnel of fudge?
Well, you can probably buy fudge too, but I think they're say the double Dutch fudge is the frosting for it. But yeah, I'm not looking at the whole thing. It just says it was the winner of the Pillsbury Bake Off using bundt pan and a double Dutch frosting mix as a base. So it's a award-winning recipe.
I guess they could have put a ring of frosting in the middle of it.
But
And then
Nordic
baked
Ware, I'm gonna see if I can get the site.
I
might
don't
have to
know.
It soaked down into the cake.
That's what I was. Yeah. Anyway, Ben,
Huh?
is there anything entertaining you have to add?
The hunt is on some new monster flavors.
New monster flavors, what are they?
They're the Monster Killer Brew series.
The Killer Brew series. And
A sub label of the Java Monster.
okay, Java Monster.
Mocha
And?
Mocha. And
What was that again?
Mocha Mocha.
Mocha Mocha,
Loca Mocha.
Loca Mocha,
And Mean Bean.
and Mean Bean. I don't know about that. I don't know about mocha in a can.
Ooh, wow, full screenness.
I don't know about that.
I found out there's a 25-cent book they got it from.
Well, thank you.
Unusual Old World and American Recipes for 25 cents.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you will come back and see us on Wednesday. Sorry I didn't have entertaining things to tell you about the weekend, but it was a pretty boring weekend. So, Take care, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.